Alright, here's a review video between the two Apple keyboards here. In terms of the main difference, I would say is the size and the number pad here on the longer keyboard. Personally, I prefer using the longer one for work just because it's much more convenient to type on the numeric keypads versus the smaller keyboard you would have to search above here. But for personal use, I much prefer the smaller keyboard just because it's a lot lighter and it takes up less space as well. But yeah, so the long one works really well for work, and if you do a lot of even personal use, if you do a lot of typing on the numeric pad, it does make sense to use the longer keyboard. But for me personally, I use the small one for personal use. And the keyboard feels the same, like, you know, the typing feels great. It's not loud at all, which is one thing I like about this, is it's not as loud as like the mechanical keyboard on both of them. And there's really one button here, and that is to turn on and off. When it's on, you will see the green there, and swiping it back to the left is to turn it off. And to connect for both keyboards, you just connect via Bluetooth. The initial connection will require you to plug in the lightning cable here to your computer. In my case, I have a MacBook, so I just connect the lightning cable to USB-C, and once it's connected, you can unplug the cable, and going forward, each time when you use it, just turn it on and it will automatically connect. One thing to note is each keyboard will only be connected to one device. So if you already connect this to a MacBook, then you will not be able to connect it to another MacBook simultaneously. However, you can reconnect by plugging the cable to the other device, and it will auto connect to the other device via Bluetooth. To charge, you do the same thing. You just plug this in, and you can use the adapter here, or you can charge it using your MacBook as well, or other computers, and that will do the charging. The nice thing about the battery for the keyboards is that it does last you a long time. For me, I would say I rarely have to charge the keyboards, maybe after like 3, 4, 5 months. I don't even remember the last time I needed to charge my keyboard. It does last you a long time. And yeah, overall, it's a really good keyboard. Works really well, compatible with Mac devices. I much prefer using these keyboards than other Windows keyboards, just because the keys are all like similar, the same as your MacBook. So if you have to do like any shortcuts and whatnot, it works exactly the same with these MacBook keyboards.